Hey, I want to talk to you just for a minute out of 1 John chapter 5, verse 14. If you missed this past Sunday's service, during the message time, the preaching time, we just spent most of that time just praying and interceding and taking authority. I mean, it was a powerful time of worship and prayer. You might go back and just make that a part of your devotional time one day this week or something. Take that in. It's online. It's on YouTube. But 1 John 5:14 points this out. Listen. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. I just want to encourage you today. God hears you. 2 Chronicles 7:14, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven. Why are you getting closer to the camera? I'm trying to make a point here. I want you to get this. Then will I hear from heaven. God hears you. When you pray, God hears you. And so pray with boldness. Pray with confidence. Let's believe God is gonna change the situation you're facing, change the situation that's working out in your family, in your health, in your job situation. Let's believe together that God is gonna move and he's gonna do something supernatural. So I just encourage you with that. God is hearing your prayers. Don't stop praying. Keep pushing in. Amen. Good stuff. Let me just say one thing real quick and then I'm done. About Sunday morning service. This Sunday morning, this coming Sunday, is Father's Day. It's going to be a great day, fun day. But on top of that, we're also going to recognize Mr. Jason Brooks. Jason has been a part of our church, Jason and Sarah, since 2003 or sometime in there. But he's been on full-time staff for about 13 years now. And he's served us well. And we just want to honor him this week. We want to honor him. And one way we're going to do that is I'm going to say some flowery things about him. On top of that, give him a chance to just take a couple minutes to greet you and say a few things to you as his time on staff with us is officially coming to an end at the end of June. And but one thing I want you to do is this. Just show up Sunday and you'll see what happens. But this Sunday, what I'd like you to do is, would you bring a card with you? And fill it out. I'm just going to go to CVS, grab a card and I'm going to fill it out. I'm going to say, this is the way, Jason, that you have made the greatest impact on my life over the past 13 years. This is one of the greatest things, one of the greatest memories, whatever, just anything that you can think of. A way that the Lord has used Jason to minister to you or your family. Come on, church. This is an opportunity to really honor. I know for many of us, this is a step. Because can I just text it? Can I just email it? Okay, if you want to type it out and print it out on your computer, that's one thing too. But the idea is get a card, get something so that you can put on paper, and then we can collect those this Sunday and we can distribute them to Jason so that he can be blessed. I just want him to understand the weight of how much his life has ministered and impacted you. You say, I'm not going to be here this Sunday because I'm going to do this or that. Okay, well then just email something to him, mail something to him, drop it off at the church, and we'll get it to him. The big thing is I really want to encourage you, church. Take time. He's deserving of the honor. Take time and write this out, and it'll be good stuff. Hey, so this Sunday, we're hoping for weather. Right now, it's like a 50-50 chance of rain. Just stay tuned as to what we'll do. If for some reason it is raining, obviously, or the call is for rain, then we'll go back to online only for just this week. We'll make the call for next week later on, but for the following week. But for this Sunday, if for some reason we have to call it off because the outside service because of rain, we'll just go back to online only. Just know that. Whether we're when we're in person, though, just a reminder: if you're sick, stay home. Otherwise, it causes all kinds of havoc in the mania of COVID-19 right now. I don't have to tell you that. If you're sick, just stay home. Whether it's COVID-19 or whether it's 9 months ago, the flu, no matter what it is, just if you're sick, stay home. And wait at least 3 days when your symptoms have no longer hit you before you'd ever come back to a life group or church service or whatever. At this point, we just want to encourage you with that. It's just common sense. We just appreciate your help on that. And we're going to get through this. And one last thing I say is just be full of grace with one another. There are so many opportunities to be offended by each other right now, by what you think about this, I think about this. And bottom line is just be full of grace and patience. King James word coming at you, long suffering. Be patient and long suffering with one another. The Lord is with us. Let's be that with one another. So that's all I got today. Toby, is that all you got? Okay, DC Talk, Toby Mack, all those guys, that's all they got too. We'll see you Sunday morning.